Guys, I have not brought you guys an update on Jasmycoin in quite some time. The markets have been extremely bearish. There's been so much fear going on, and I've been really focusing a lot on Bitcoin lately because you guys know that we have to focus on Bitcoin if we really want to determine when we're actually going to bottom and when these markets are going to reverse. But in this video, I am going to take a quick look at Jasmycoin for you. I'm going to analyze the price action for Jasmycoin and see what I think about us possibly getting a reversal here soon for Jasmycoin. If you love that, that sounds good. If you love crypto, and if you're a little bit frustrated right now with the markets, take that frustration out on the like button right now. Just smash the heck out of it. Don't break your computer because I'm not responsible for that, just like I'm not a financial advisor. So invest, trade, hodl at your own risk. And let's dive right on into it. Man, like I said, the market's just getting beat to hell, guys. We are just getting beat to death. Okay, we're just getting beat to death. And you know, the plan is working, okay? Trust me when I say that this is all orchestrated. I mean, don't lose me there, okay? Don't lose me there. Sorry, I'm not gonna put my tinfoil hat on in this video. But trust me when I say that there's gonna be some people that will come out of this very, very profitable. And then there's gonna be people that come out of this completely wrecked, okay? Because they didn't make the right decisions and they didn't go with the flow. They didn't basically ride the wave, so to speak. Because what's happening right now is the markets are getting completely beat down. But you know what's happening? Big money players are buying these lows. Trust me when I say that there's big money diving in to these lows, okay? But what they've done is they've created an economic environment that makes it extremely hard for the little guy, example, you and me, to get in at these juicy price levels, right? We have gas prices at all-time highs. We've got inflation at all-time highs. So the economy is making it extremely hard for the average Joe like me and you to actually get involved and get invested into these lows, unless you were smart enough to take profits at the highs, okay? You have to take profits, guys. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Do not get attached to your coins. Do not marry your coins. I've made this mistake before and regretted it deeply because you need to take those profits at the right moment so that you have that capital set aside at the right moment to jump in. Because you never know what the big guy is going to pull out the sleeve, and you know, markets crumble, economies crumble, you're spending twice as much, 10 times as much on gas, food, groceries, etc. It's making it very hard to invest anything, right? But let's take a look at Jasmycoin. Rant over, okay? Rant's over. I'll be going live later. So definitely check that out and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. If you're new here, you love it. You will love it. I promise you won't be disappointed. All right, so looking at Jasmycoin, guys, on the daily time frame, look, I mean, how much lower can Jasmycoin honestly go? How much lower can it honestly go? So I've got this indicator on here. And this indicator, these little green and red stars, I've used this indicator in a previous live stream, and I'm using this indicator on Bitcoin to determine possibly when we actually really do bottom, when the reversal will take place. I'm using this indicator. You can see that these green stars will pop up at the bottoms and the red stars will pop up at the tops. Now, this is on the daily. Now, on the weekly, you can see that we have this red star here indicating that top perfectly. So once we get a green star down here, we should indicate some type of reversal in the price action for Jasmycoin. Also, we do seem to be forming a nice falling wedge. We'll get into that price prediction for Jasmycoin here in just a second. But I did want to point that out because really this indicator works well on the monthly time frame. Just to point that out really quickly, if you look here for Bitcoin, you can see how perfectly this indicator called the tops and called the 2018 bear market bottom. You can see there has not been a single green indication of a bottom here along this way. So this has all been basically our bull run, right? This has all been basically our bull cycle. Now we are in the bear cycle. We got the tops, right? You got the top indicators, the red, it actually called both the tops there. So what we're waiting for is this green indicator for Bitcoin here on the monthly to determine when we're actually going to start to reverse to the upside. So this is a very good indicator. Now, speaking of this pattern for Jasmycoin, so like I said, how much lower can we go for Jasmycoin? Let me just take this off here real quick on the daily. Now, look, it's indicating the bottoms on the daily very well too. So what I'm looking at here is possibly, let me take this off, because possibly we could be expecting Jasmycoin to come down just a little bit lower, back down to back test, to retest this downtrend support level of this pattern, right? We could expect that to happen as the markets seem to be going down once again. that would make sense to come down and get a nice little third touch here on this for support. You've been playing out pretty nicely here, riding this resistance up here, trying to get above it, but getting rejected. Fell all the way back down to your support areas. Then you bounce back up to the resistance, and now you're pulling back down. Now, what we do have is possibility of a double bottom right here. If this support holds, if this current support does hold, you can see Jasmycoin on the daily candle is pulling back down to that support once again. If this support does hold, we could possibly expect a double bottom. And we'll get into the measure move price target here of this pattern if we break out of this here in just a second. Otherwise, I do believe I would expect Jasmycoin to come on back down to test this before bouncing once again. Now, what I'm going to do is speculate this target. If we were to get a breakout, if we were to get a reversal here, let's speculate where we could potentially go with this. This is going to be a very decent target on the daily, guys. It's going to be a very nice target on the daily for Jasmycoin. So if we were to, as I said, pull back down to test that support and then break out of this pattern for Jasmycoin, we're looking at possibly around 3 cents, coming up at about 3 cents there on the daily time frame for this target. Now, if you look on the daily, you can see this little slight green line that's starting to form there. And since there's not much price history for Jasmycoin on this chart, this is actually the 200-day EMA. Okay, there's very little price action here, so the 200-day EMA is actually just now starting to form on the Jasmycoin chart. And if you look, our target of 3 cents would line us up to get a perfect test of the 200-day moving average for Jasmycoin. So we could expect possibly, if we were to start to reverse here, a target of close to 3 cents, guys, for Jasmycoin. And considering we're trading at 0.008 right now, that is a massive, massive move. Now, take that with a grain of salt, right? The markets do have to reverse. I mean, Bitcoin's going to have to reverse. We're going to have to see some fairly decent bullishness in the markets for Jasmycoin to actually reach this target. Guys, that's a 400% increase. Okay, that's a 400% gain here. Now, do I think that this is possible? Absolutely. Do I think it's going to happen overnight? Do I think we're just going to fly up and jump up and hit 3 cents for Jasmycoin? No. So don't try to get rich quick right now. This is not the time to be trying to get rich quick, guys. And like I said, this is just a very quick update on Jasmycoin. I haven't brought any technical analysis on Jasmycoin in a while, so I thought it would be good to do that for you guys. If you appreciate that, I really appreciate you. Could you smash the like button for me? And of course, subscribe if you're new to the channel and join us in our live streams. You won't regret it. We have a lot of fun and we love crypto and we love making money in crypto. Thanks so much. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. No matter what the markets look like, make sure you have a good day and I'll see you in the next one.